Hi, everyone, and welcome to Introduction to Psychology. My name is Heather Hersey, and I am one of the instructors. We, and I speak collectively for all of the psychology teachers, are so excited to have you as students and learners in this class as we discover what psychology is about and as we foster your learning and your growth. Today's video is going to be a bit about how we learn at GOA. Let's start by looking at GOA's mission. It's right down below. GOA's mission is to reimagine learning to empower students and educators to thrive in a globally networked society. That is a real strong focus on learners, not just students, but also teachers. And the focus is also on how connected we've become as a society. It really gives you the opportunity to learn how to learn with and from people that you might not be sitting next to, which is a really valuable skill. Now I'd like to turn our attention to a term that you'll get more familiar with if you have not taken a GOA course before, and it's the word competencies. Competencies are basically skills or abilities, guideposts, if you will, for what we'll be learning and the ways in which you'll be growing. You can see in this graphic that there are 6 core competencies that each GOA class, regardless of subject, focuses on. They're really important competencies, particularly to help us fulfill that mission that we just talked about. You'll also see here that Introduction to Psychology has its own competencies. We try to be very intentional at GOA about being clear of what is expected of you and what you can see in your own reflections of your learning. While these competencies are great, they're also quite big. So how do you know if you're actually able to collaborate with people who don't share your location? Each of the competencies for GOA, each of the 6, is broken down into outcomes. So these will dig you in deeper to each of the competencies and basically give you the behaviors that we will be looking for and that you will be looking for as you assess your own learning. Not only are the GOA competencies broken out into different objectives, but also the Introduction to Psychology competencies are as well. So instead of just giving you the big, larger picture, which is important, we're also breaking it down into outcomes that are more skill-based and behavior-specific, so we can speak a common language for making sure that you're growing and learning in the way that you would like. So there you have it, folks. A bit of an overview to the core competencies of GOA and the competencies for Introduction to Psychology. You'll see these competencies in units and assessments, and you'll also be using them when you assess your own progress. So please let your teacher know if you have any questions. Thanks for your attention. Bye-bye.